Okay, hi, my name is Katie, and I'm here to talk to you about Cup-Free Racing. I operate a running series called the Broke Man's Running Company, and in all of our races, we have that range from 3.5 miles to a 50-mile trail run. We don't use cups at our races. And I wanted to take a minute and just explain what that means, why we do it, and some options that you have. So Cup-Free Racing means not that there's no support on the course. It means that we provide water and sports drink out on the course, and you bring your own cup or some type of hydration container to put that water in. The reason we do this is, one, because it's eco-friendly. Cup waste is a huge waste in running. It's something that you use just for a minute, just for 5 seconds, and then you throw it on the ground, and that's all we use. So we really want to prevent that from happening. Another reason we do this is just to provide a cleaner race environment for you. We do typically provide cups at the end of our races, just in case you need something for water afterwards. But we do require that you carry your own hydration container out on the course. We will not have any cups out on the course. Most of our courses are out and back, and so when you find your hydration out on the course, you'll find it out and back. For our longer distance, like a half marathon, a 20-miler, things like that, you'll find water every 2 to 3 miles. You'll find approximately 8 water stations out on a half marathon course. You'll find more when the weather's hot. You'll find maybe less when the weather's cold. We also provide all of the information on our hydration, where it's at, where you'll find the placement out on the courses, what to expect out on the course on our website. So anytime that you have questions about what to find out on the race course, refer to your events webpage. That way you can find out all the details if you're concerned about it. Typically we have a setup similar to what you see here. We'll have a plastic table out, and we usually have 4 water jugs out on the race course. We'll have typically 3 with water and 1 with a sports drink. Our sports drinks do vary, anywhere between Tang and Gatorade or things like that. So again, if you have questions about the sports drink that's provided, then you can refer to the website. Otherwise, bring your own sports drink and then use our water stops for water. One thing that we offer for you out on the course is our reusable silicone C2 cups. These are provided by a company called UltraSpire, and you can buy them through us when you register for the race. This will be an add-on option, and the reusable cups are $5. They're made out of silicone, and we've had a lot of really positive reviews about them from the runners. They say they're easy, they're light, no mess, no fuss, and then when you're done with them, you can scrunch them up. So what we do is you hold on to it any way that you want to. You can stick it on your shirt, you can stick it in your pants belt. If you're wearing something else like an armband or a fuel belt, you can stick it in the pocket because they get really small and squishy. We also always sell these on race day, just in case you want to see them or feel them or anything like that before you run. That's one option you have. The next option that you have is a typical handheld bottle. This one's provided from UltraSpire as well. It has a nice kind of full hand mesh grabber thingy from it, as well as adjustable straps. That way you can adjust it to your size. And then it's really easy. You don't even have to hold it if you don't want to. And then what you can do is when you have this out on the course, you can always refill it at any of our water stations. Fill it at the beginning with our water, fill it throughout with our water, fill at the end with your sports drink. Really easy to use. Typically you can find where you can stick your ID or anything like that in here as well, if that's a concern for you. The only bit of experience that I have with handheld bottles is when it's hotter out and your water's ice cold and you go throughout your run. Typically your hand can warm up your water that's inside, so that is one concern that people have. But these are a really great option for really cold days because they don't tend to freeze because they're in your hand and you're shaking it so much. So my suggestion is, if you want to try it, give it a try. You'll never know until you try it. Another thing that people like when they don't want to hold something but they don't need a ton of water is a fuel belt. This one is provided by UltraSpire, and the one thing I love about this is my belt. I ran with it this morning. One thing that I really like about this particular belt is that the water is on your back. So when you're running, you have the water, can you see it? Mm-hmm. When you're running, you have the water sitting on the nook of your back as opposed to on your hip which sometimes can be uncomfortable. I think fuel belts are great. I think they take a minute to learn where the placement on your body should be. Another thing that I love about this one is it has a huge pocket which fits my cell phone perfectly, as well as a key pocket, and then other reflective usable straps for anything else that you'd want to put on here. Again, this will last me probably a half marathon. It depends on the weather. This might last me a little less time. Bring it out, fill it up at our station, super easy. So this is one that I would prefer if you don't want to use the handhelds. The next option we have is a hydration backpack. This one, also from Ultraspire, is the female specific pack they have. So when you go on their website, you can find all their offerings, from men's to women's to really small to really big. One thing I really like about this particular sized pack is that it's really small and close to your back, but you can put a whole 1.5 liters of water in here, as well as other pockets. And you can I put my fuel up in here, and I stash trash in here. You can stick your keys. It's just a really versatile pack. So I really enjoyed this particular one. But again, as with all hydration, it's kind of just your preference, your style, whatever you like. Carrying a hydration pack in general is my favorite way to carry water when I do those longer distances, just because I can drink at ease whenever I want to. The hose stays right by my, right here, so that it's right by my mouth the entire time. I don't have to wait for water stations. I can drink at ease. I typically will put water in my hydration pack and then do sports drinks out on the course if I need them. I just find it easy. You can stick your phone in it, your fuel's in it. I mean, you can put everything that you would possibly need inside of a hydration pouch. So it's just a really great way for runners to be self-sustainable when they're out on the course. Another thing that I've seen that I really enjoy out on our cup-free courses is people that come up with their own inventions. I've seen teacups, coffee cups, Dixie cups, just all kinds of very interesting stuff out on the course. So, I saw a beer stein someone carried in our 20-mile race, as well as those plastic beer cups. So if you feel like being creative, bring something else interesting and let us know about it on our Facebook page. That's all for now. If you have any questions, my first recommendation is refer to the website. Check out your event page, check out our web page, check out the FAQ, check out the Facebook event page if you're on there. We try to provide a ton of information for you. So check the website first. If you still can't find what you're looking for, then please always feel free to email me. You'll find my email at the bottom of the website, and I'm accessible almost all the time. If you have any information, questions, resources, you want to help us in any way with our cup-free concept, please feel free to email me as well. And thank you, and I hope to see you out on the course.